R.I.P. to Michelle Trachtenberg of Gossip Girl and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Gone at a very young age, 39 years old.
Also today, actress Michelle Trachtenberg has died at the age of 39. She's best known for her roles in Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, and Gossip Girl. She made her acting debut as a child star with roles in Nickelodeon projects. The New York native was found in her Manhattan apartment this morning. She was found by her mother. ABC News senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky has been following this and has the details for us. Obviously surprising here, Aaron. What details do we know, if any? It sounds like from your reporting, no foul play is expected at this hour.
No foul play. In fact, it appears that she died of natural causes, but what a heartbreaking discovery for her mother, Michelle.
And we have that other death. More recently, Gene Hackman and his wife. And that death appears to be totally, mysterious as well, right?
Michelle Trachtenberg was at home. It was about 10 minutes or so after 8 o'clock this morning when police say her mother discovered Michelle Trachtenberg unconscious and unresponsive. EMTs arrived a short time later, pronounced her dead at the scene, and they said there was no evidence of foul play. One thing police sources are wondering, Ken, is whether a recent liver transplant may have had something to do with her death, maybe some complications from that. An autopsy is going to be performed, though, to determine for sure.
All right, Aaron, our thanks to you. That is a terribly sad story. Thank you for being here with us.
Complications possibly from a liver transplant. Okay, what I want to do, I already have slides prepared, but that's the first time I watched that video clip. I'll put liver and liver transplant in here, and maybe we will refer back to that here in a little bit. Oops, I got to spell it right, okay? All right, so liver and liver transplant. Okay, so hopefully you heard that. Hopefully you heard the volume on that footage. But I'll open up Canva, okay, and we'll get going here. Okay, so we're hearing natural causes, and that's the same thing as with Notorious Big's mom. R.I.P. to her recently, and also I'll show more connections with that death. But you see, natural causes. Earlier on Wednesday, an NYPD source told CNN that Trachtenberg reportedly had a recent medical issue and that her death appeared to be related to natural causes and not suspicious. Same thing with Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mom, the rap legend, also gone at a very young age. Notorious Big, right? His mother passes recently, also natural causes. Okay, so that's an interesting connection. And here's that 121 again. You see the last name Trachtenberg, you get 121 ABC 123 cipher. You see the chart right there? 121 with the last name. This Steve Smith Sr. breakdown, I just did this yesterday early AM. Look at married 121, affair 121. As we get that story, his son receives hateful messages amid dad's alleged affair. That's interesting, right? Married 121, affair 121. Right? It's almost like it's bound to be, right? It's bound to happen. But 121 with that story, you get the 121 with Trachtenberg. Remember, we also got 121 with Longhorns, Texas, women's college basketball. Longhorns equals 121. And you see right there, Texas, its first #1 ranking in 21 years. 121. All these stories trending. I don't think it's a coincidence. Okay? And of course, there's more. Look, blood sacrifice equals 121. That's the ABC 123 cipher again. How about that? And think about vampire, right? Think about vampires, okay? Of Gossip Girl and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Do vampires like blood? Look, vampires survive entirely on the blood of their victims, flapping capes and a flair for the dramatic. There is, of course, a precedent for this sort of diet in the animal kingdom. Think about it. A number of animals sustain themselves by feeding on the blood of others. Ooh, that's interesting, isn't it? But you see how that works? Vampire Slayer, blood, 121, Trachtenberg, all the 121s trending, and then again, blood, sacrifice, 121. Okay, and here's Gossip Girl over here. High school is over for the privileged former students at an exclusive prep school on Manhattan's Upper East Side, but Gossip Girl still shares text message scoops on scandals and heartbreak as the graduates embark on their futures, with some attending college and others focusing on burgeoning careers. Gossip Girl continues to stir the pot and feed any potential scandals. And still, the identity of Gossip Girl remains a mystery. From executive producers Josh Swartz, Stephanie Savage, Leslie Morgenstein, or Stein, however, Bob Levy, and Joshua Safran. Shout out Janae Snyder for this request as well. Appreciate you. And Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sarah Michelle Gellar takes on the role of Buffy Summers in this TV version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, based on the film of the same title, which starred Christy Swanson. I watched that. I remember watching that as a child. Buffy is a slayer, one in a long line of young women chosen for a specific mission to seek out and destroy vampires, demons, and other forces of darkness. Unlike her predecessors, Buffy establishes a group of supportive friends who aids her in the battle with evil, including Willow, Xander, and Cordelia. Her battles with evil are frequent since Sunnydale, where Buffy and friends live, sits atop a getaway to the realm of the demons. And you get Sarah Michelle Gellar, right? And I think it was her younger sister, Michelle Trachtenberg. But so you get two Michelles, right? Who did Michelle Trachtenberg play in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Dawn.
According to NBC News, Trachtenberg appeared in 66 episodes of Buffy, playing Dawn Summers,
66?
the younger sister of the title character
younger
played by
sister?
Sarah Michelle Gellar between 2000 and
Okay,
2003.
And who did Michelle Trachtenberg play in Gossip Girl?
According to
Georgina
BBC,
Sparks.
the U.S. actress was best known for playing Buffy the Vampire Slayer's younger sister Dawn Summers, and later took on the role of manipulative socialite Georgina Sparks in Gossip Girl as an adult. Trachtenberg made her film debut in Harriet the Spy in 1996, and also appeared in several Nickelodeon productions.
So you get Summers S, right? Sparks S as well right there. Okay, so just to get a little bit familiar there, and there's a lot of connections with these other trending stories. Look at this. Even blood sacrifice, you get 257 in the reverse cipher. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 257 in ordinal. How about that? Not only does blood sync up with vampires, even Slayer you get S. Summers S. And that other name S that we just went over, right? So look at that. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? With the blood sacrifice 121 to sync up with vampire and with the blood, but 121 like Trachtenberg and these other trending stories. How about that? Buffy the Vampire Slayer 257 like blood sacrifice. And again, unclear what she was working on at the time of her death, but Trachtenberg was active on social media. In the past week, she posted photos from her previous red carpets and reflected on the fashion. How about that? Red carpets, red like blood. You see that? Remember Tiger Woods' mom, she passed, and didn't she request he wear red at that it was like some kind of event that she attended of his, some kind of golf tournament or something, and she attended it. He wore red. You get it? Red carpet, blood. You see that? So, of course they're going to let us know that right in the article. Okay. And this is a CNN article that I'm going off of here. Okay. So look, RIP at age 39. Okay. She has died according to the New York City police. You see that? 39 years old. Wow, that just popped up, didn't it? RIP at age 39. New York equals 39. Okay? And look at the February 25th, the day leaving 309 days in the year. 309 like 39. And let me verify that that's our oh, okay. That's interesting because she RIP'd the next day, February 26th, right? So the day prior to her death, the day leaving 309 days in the year. How about that? And of course, 309 is like 39 to sync up with her age at death, and New York 39. Look at how it connects to the other stories. Steve Smith Sr., alleged affair, okay, cheating with a married woman, a former, I don't know if it's a former, but a band member of the Baltimore Ravens football team, right? And you see that story. His son receives hateful messages amidst dad's alleged affair. Message equals 39. Look, that article, that February 25th, leaving 309 days in the year, like 39. You see that? All connected. And I just did this video, the last decode I did, Diana Taurasi retiring. Look, that was also the day leaving 309 days in the year, like 39. Retire equals 39. What about this hockey breakdown? Trending, Alexander Ovechkin chasing the great Wayne Gretzky. Okay? for career goals all time in the NHL. There was 39s all over that decode. Remember, Wayne Gretzky had the record of 50 goals in 39 games. Another 39. And I don't know, there was another slide that went with that. I don't know if I put it in here, but there was another slide where we had at least 3 other 39s connected to Alexander Ovechkin of the Washington Capitals. But there's one, I guess. And we had the tournament, the Four Nations tournament, Canada, USA, the script, right? Canada won. They knocked off the USA. Canada equals 39. The 39th prime number is 167. United States 167. Connor McDavid had the game-winning goal in overtime to knock off the USA. Look, it was a 39-day span from his birthday to that game. And his birthday had 39 date numerology. Even this Arizona breakdown. And remember, Diana Taurasi played for the Phoenix Mercury. Okay? Remember retire 39? Look, Arizona equals 39, and that connected with this other story I did. Phoenix PD arrests 70-year-old man in 1986 murder of Mary Valtine. And that was 39 years ago, 1986. You see that? So the 39 been trending. Even Jerry Butler, Iceman Jerry Butler, born in 39. RIP to him, trending. Parkinson's disease. Butler equals 39, born in 39. His nickname, Iceman, kind of like hockey, trending, ICE. And what about ICE, the immigration service? You see how all of this stuff is connected. ICE obviously would be connected to Arizona as well, bordering Mexico, right? So you see how this works? You see, even Biggie, 39 and 2 base ciphers. RIP to Biggie, his mom trending with her death. Natural causes like Michelle Trachtenberg. Look at Biggie died 3/9, 39, March 9th. Even Diddy's, look at Diddy's birthday. Remember, February 25th is trending with some of these stories. The day leaving 309 days in the year. Biggie, Diddy, bad boy. Okay, obviously connected. Look at Diddy's last birthday, the 309th day of the year, like 39. 39. Oops, let me shut that off. 39 date numerology on Diddy's last birthday. You see that right there? Let me get rid of these alarms real quick. I woke up early. That's always nice. Okay, so I should be good. Let me plug that back in. We're live, but we're not live. Okay. You gotta always keep the phone charging, right? At all times is a must. But all of these 39s, and guess what? We're not done. Even Christopher 139, Christopher Wallace. Oh, you thought we were done with Michelle Trachtenberg, right? We're not. Gossip Girl equals 139. Okay? Gossip Girl 139. Michelle Trachtenberg of Gossip Girl and Buffy the Vampire Slayer dead at 39. It's even 139-day span from her Last birthday, October 11. From that birthday to her death date, February 26, from start to end, look at that, 139-day span to sync up with Gossip Girl 139, Dead at Age 39, Remember New York 39, Christopher 139, and all of the 39s that have been trending. Let me know if you think it's a coincidence. And remember the day before the death, that day, February 25th, leaving 309 days in the year. How about that? Okay. And I mean, they're saying maybe a cause from, what did it say? Something to do with their liver, right? And we still have that over in the calculator if we need to refer to it. They're saying maybe, but we're seeing natural causes. And you know what? Biggie connected with Tupac, right? Tupac Shakur also equals 139. Okay? And that was his death date, the 13th day of the 9th month. Remember, it all starts with the language, okay? It all starts with the language. And you see again right there, the 39s. And also you see Harriet the Spy right there, okay? And this is a child star, okay? And look, you get another S in there. Spy. S. Didn't we have a bunch of S's? Let's go look back over here before we go forward. Let's see. Yeah, we did. So Harriet the Spy, Spy S. Look, Dawn Summers, Summers S, the young sister to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Georgina Sparks in Gossip Girl, Sparks S. And you get Harriet the Spy, Spy S, right? And Harriet the Spy, Harriet M. Welsh is a spy. In her notebook, she writes down everything she knows about everyone. That's interesting, isn't it? Think about the world stage. Even her classmates and her best friends. Then Harriet loses track of her notebook and it ends up in the wrong hand. That's interesting though, right? So maybe this real life character, Michelle Trachtenberg, maybe she knew something that somebody didn't want to get out there, right? You know, that's possible. And you see her full name, Michelle Christine. That's interesting how you get Christ in her middle name, isn't it? Remember, we talked about blood and blood sacrifice. Look at that. Michelle Christine Trachtenberg. Notice the last name starts with the T, R, like Trump, right? And look at the Christine middle name. You get Christ, that's Donald Trump's dad's middle name. Donald Trump dad middle name. You see that?
According to
CHRST.
Wikipedia, Frederick Christ Trump
See that?
Sr., October 11,
And
1905 to
don't
June
forget,
25, 19...
you know, when you think about Christ, you think about sacrifice. Okay? You think about sacrifice. And we had the 121 with blood sacrifice like Trachtenberg. You see that right there? Okay? Let me just scroll all the way back down. So again, you see all of these connections. It all starts with the language. We have numerical values attached to these letters. I show you with 4 base ciphers, forwards with the language and the alphabet, reverse, and the reduction applied both ways. That's it. And it hits every single time. Oh, we even have that 39. Because we're in Black History Month. Okay? And Martin Luther King Jr. dead at age 39. Okay? Remember that? And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., like Dr. Dre, his birthday trending February 18th. Okay, you see that right there? Right? And I Have a Dream, DR, like Dr. Dre. And if you look up Notorious Big's daughter on her Instagram, it shows Dream, kind of like a middle name in a way, synced up with her Instagram. I keep forgetting her first name, but it says her first name and then it says Dream Wallace. Okay, so you see how this works? And obviously, Dr. Dre connected with rap, Biggie connected with rap. Oh, and there's that other slide. Alexander 39, Ovechkin 39, age 39, NHL career goals record in the reverse cipher 339. All like 39. You see how that works? Okay? I have to show you how all of these stories connect. Even Gossip Girl's got 58 like Trachtenberg. All right? Gossip Girl star Michelle Trachtenberg passes. You see that? Gossip Girl 58 like Trachtenberg, and she's born in 85, which is the 58 reversed. Shout out to Richard West. I think I heard Richard West. Oh, Richard West brought up the 85 that's been trending. I think he said that Steve Smith Sr. wore the 85, but it's actually the 89. Or maybe I misread the comment. I'm going to have to go look at it again. But shout out to Richard West because he brought that up as well, the 85. I'm not sure what he was comparing it to. I got to go check the comment. But shout out to Richard West again. And again, shout out to Janae Snyder for this request. And look, Rosie O'Donnell, okay? Harriet the Spy, she shared the screen, did Trachtenberg with Rosie O'Donnell. Get it? Dawn? Young Gregory Smith and J. Smith Cameron, who would go on to star in Succession and played her mother in the project. O'Donnell. You get it? And remember, we had the Christ connection with Trump's dad and his name. And we get, was it Christine? The middle name for Trachtenberg? It was Christine or Christina or whatever. Look, when reached for comment, O'Donnell described Trachtenberg's death as heartbreaking. I loved her very much, she added. Other Nickelodeon stars from the era who knew and worked with Trachtenberg. Look, Melissa Joan Hart like heartbreaking. But Joan is the female version of John. Remember Donald John Trump. Okay? Rosie O'Donnell. And check this out. And it says, and Kenan Thompson have also expressed their condolences. In 2000, Trachtenberg landed the role Dawn Summers on the hit series Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Get it? Dawn. Okay? You see that? O'Donnell. Come on, man. It's all with the language. You see that? It's all with the language. I'm telling you. Trachtenberg TR, Trump TR. Okay, so that went smooth. We're going to play this other video clip now. And again, hopefully you hear it. Here's another one.
Actress Michelle Trachtenberg is dead. The 39-year-old was best known for playing Sarah Michelle Gellar's kid sister on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I'm not a kid.
She also acted with Blake Lively in Gossip Girl.
Get over yourself. I was
Blake Lively trending heavy right now too as we speak. Very heavy. Lively, like, right? You see? Live. You know, dead at 39, Trachtenberg.
just trying to make you laugh.
Michelle Trachtenberg was found dead this morning in her luxury apartment here in New York City by her mother, who called 911. Michelle had reportedly recently undergone a liver transplant and may have suffered complications. Foul play is not suspected. The star sparked concern in recent months, posting selfies looking gaunt and frail. Please don't be afraid to ask.
She wasn't Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Get it? Blood. Looking frail. It goes hand in hand, man.
For help if you need it, one fan commented. This photo from last year shows her with what appears to be thinning hair and jaundiced eyes. Two symptoms.
That's kind of mean, though, isn't it? Just judging on her looks. I mean, she doesn't look that bad. Gosh.
Of liver disease. We are concerned about you. You look sick, goes this comment. She responded, I've received several comments recently about my appearance. I am happy and healthy.
That is kind of messed up, isn't it? Oh, you're not looking good. That's messed up, isn't it?
Check yourself, haters. Trachtenberg's big break came when she was just 10 years old, playing the title character in Harriet the Spy.
Hi, Michelle.
She visited our studio back in 1996.
That was quite an entrance.
Thank you.
Her Harriet the Spy co-star Rosie O'Donnell had this.
And you see how that again connects to Biggie and Tupac. Tupac, R.I.P., connected with Biggie, and all of this stuff goes hand in hand with these stories, right? Tupac R.I.P. in 96, Biggie R.I.P. the following year in 97. This character hits in 96. And again, dead at 39, Biggie dead 3/9.
Reaction. Heartbreaking. I loved her very much. She struggled the last few years. I wish I could have helped.
I don't like how she passes and they're speaking for her. Oh, she was sick. You know, like they're trying to legitimize her death. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, mourn, right? They're all like picking at her appearance and stuff. It's like she didn't look that bad, man. And remember, she's connected to vampires. Okay? So you see how that works. Is there anything else? Let's just go scan the article real quick. We just want to see if anything else pops. And we have this liver transplant. We got that again right there. Look at the 66 with liver transplant. Remember we had a 66 with one of these shows. Here it is right here. Look. Trachtenberg appeared in 66 episodes of Buffy playing Dawn Summers. You see that right there? And liver transplant checks in with the 66 right there. Okay? I had a feeling that was going to land somehow. But let's scroll the article. And we know how 911, those three numbers connect with New York, don't we? And remember, New York 39, R.I.P. at age 39. I think we might be good here. I just want to look and see if any other numbers are going to pop out of this article that connects anywhere. As I think we pretty much got all the information we need here that they're giving us. And we're going to go ask Google again. And they mentioned red carpet again right there. Red like blood. That's all they gave us. There's more in there, obviously. But we're going to ask Google again here. Michelle Trachtenberg, cause of death. Family declines autopsy, says CNN 14 hours ago. This says AOL.com. And look over here, Euronews, cause of death to remain undetermined. What does AOL.com say? Cause and manner of death have officially been released. Found dead Wednesday. Cause and manner of death as undetermined, according to a statement shared Thursday with USA Today. Undetermined can mean either that there was inadequate information to assess how a person died, or that the information was conflicting with equal amounts of supporting or negating a specific manner of death, such as suicide, homicide, or accident. And I don't want to say that word right there, obviously. Then they're gonna like attach all this stuff to my video, but yeah. And again, Gene Hackman passes mysteriously with his wife. They say no foul play suspected. You know what I mean? So they're saying they were looking into investigating if it was some kind of gas leak or gas poisoning. But okay. But yeah, y'all, that's, again, shout out to Janae Snyder for the request here. You see the thumbnail hits heavy. And that's everything I entered. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, look, you get 112 like Donald equals 112. Donald also equals 31. Buffy the Vampire Slayer 310 like 31. Donald equals 23 in Gematria. Trachtenberg equals 203 like 23. Okay. Natural causes, they say the death, 88 like Trump. Right there. 88 like Trump. And there's going to be more in here. But that's everything I entered in the calculator right there, okay? So no stretch over here. So you can just view these slides as I slowly run it back here. No coincidence that all of these numbers align like this with these trending stories, as these stories, I believe, are just pumped out of a computer by the numbers in like some kind of lottery system, okay? It's like insert character here. And what a way to go, right? By a lottery system, and your numbers land with everything else that lands by the numbers. I mean, I'm sure she would have much rather retired, okay? Well, Diana Taurasi got off the hook, I guess. Or be caught up in a cheating scandal, So you got cheating scandal, you got retiring, or you got death. Which one's it going to be? A lottery system by the numbers. Okay. So Michelle Trachtenberg of Gossip Girl and Buffy the Vampire Slayer dead at age 39. I don't think it's a coincidence. This is Daily Decodes 812, aka Matthew. You can call me whatever, aka Math2Con. Just know you got the information from me. So RIP to this character. Until next time. And there's always more, but I'll leave it at that. Peace.